Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 17th, 2024. This is for Virgo, last shuffle coming out for Virgo. Let's see what's going on. So Virgo, we have great achievement here and we have milestone. So the great achievement in this milestone would have a lot to do with the fact that, well, it seems as though you have a calm heart, or that would be the goal. Maybe you were very anxious. Maybe you had to be cold, or you were very cold for a little bit. There's something about you finally feeling like you're not needing to be so impulsive. You may feel very calmed down. I'm just going to throw this out here really quick. Also, I'm seeing a lot of support for you. Death here twice. Lord have mercy. What fell out? Seeing, okay. Some of you may have gone through a devastation. Some of you with the tower over the whole reading, there may be like a devastation or something going on where it's like out of the blue, something happens, something falls apart. They're showing that you're getting love or support from other people, and it's not just that they are doing it to act the part. You know what I mean, just to be like, oh, I told Virgo this or that, I just told them that, I'd be praying for them. They're not doing it just for everybody to be like, oh, look at them, look at Virgo's person, just so always so comforting. They're doing it because they really do care. They've been observing and your situation, or observing you with great achievement. Fool, death twice, page of swords. Something has either crashed and burned and is over, or someone has actually experienced an actual death. I'm seeing sympathy coming towards you. This could be a family member. And it seems like the great achievement is that maybe, um, well, it looks like new beginnings for you. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't feel like it. It does not feel real, but it is a new beginning for you. Judgment and King of Swords is milestone. A lot of you, and the milestone, oh gosh, this milestone is an event. It's something it may have been threatened a few times, or maybe it was like coming in, like, oh, maybe I'm going to have this disaster or something, and it doesn't actually happen. Then they keep like saying they're going to do something, and then they never really do it. There shows an energy of it coming in or coming together. The milestone is that, hey, this makes sense. It makes sense. This is happening. It's happening now. Um, but whatever this disaster is, or a death, an actual death, or an ending of something, whatever it is, it's a new beginning for you now. So also too, the love and support. Um, it's real, especially if people are coming in and maybe before you didn't really trust them. They just sat back and watched and didn't say much before, and you were just like, oh, now they want to say something. Maybe they're doing this for the world to see, or for everyone else to think that they're just so supportive. But this is actually them looking and observing and seeing that things are not what they thought it was, and they're wanting to just say, hey, you know I'm here. I'm seeing that as well. Kindred partnership is Ten of Swords and Two of Swords. For some of you, you may be separating. So for some of you, this death and energy and the Tower is about a romantic connection, or a partnership, like a business partnership, or like a friend, like we were working together doing XYZ, or maybe like your favorite family member or sibling or something. That something is over between you and this person. I'm seeing romance too, but I'm seeing like something's done with them. For some of you, this could be that whoever this person is, for some of you, this was a family member that you were very, very close to and they passed. For others of you, this is a family member who is saying, I'm done. This is over. Like, I'm done with, they're separating from you, period. I'm just seeing separation. So I'm sorry to keep repeating it, but that's all I keep seeing is separation, separation, separation. Um, it looks like they're disappointed. They may be very heartbroken. They may be in mourning, and they need to separate. They need to get away. It's not that they're done with you, like, oh, you have done this for the last time, Virgo. It's like they're going through something and they're really, really sad and heartbroken and they need to heal and they need to get away from everyone. Their phone may be on do not disturb as well. Like that's how sad someone may be. um Commitment is the Three of Swords and the Five of Wands. And so there's something here about this event being like what's really the saddest part of the whole thing. Okay, the saddest part of the whole thing, what is this, 510, is that you need to be committed to, because of how sad things are. I'm seeing a lot of sad energy. I mean, a lot of it, maybe mourning. Because of this energy, you're going to need to avoid arguing with anybody. You need to, I don't care if there's a conflict, back away. Ignore it, block it, whatever. If you start getting crazy messages or anything like that, not to say, oh, I'm blocking you and don't ever talk to me and I don't care what you got to say, even especially if you've done wrong. But more so of saying, I'm not going to argue with them. Like, I'm just not going to argue with this. I'm not even going to respond until I know that I can respond in a way where it'll facilitate a new beginning in this relationship. I need to shock them that the old me is not on the other end of this line. It's a new me. I have a new beginning here. I'm different. And the Spirit wants you to stick to that, to commit to being a different individual, to realize that all this bickering or all of this conflict has done nothing but disappoint you. If that makes any sense, there's a lot of conflict. All it's done is really hurt you, if that's the case. But this is just for a chosen few of you. I'm not saying that that's what you do at all. Trust me, because I really don't. I'm actually, earth signs are the one signs that I'm like, man, it takes a lot to make them mad. But when they get mad, you might want to run, especially how they smile at you before they do something to you. It's like, oh gosh, they're smiling and we just argued. I don't know about that. I wouldn't mess with a Virgo in that. I'm just telling everybody, and they don't feel pain either. I've watched Virgos and Capricorns go through, and Taurus. Man, I've watched them fight people before, and not to say that I'm like over there rooting for anybody, but I mean it was just inevitable, like it was going to happen, and they didn't feel any pain. I was like, man, they're just like, that should have knocked you out, and they didn't even feel it. They just kept going like it was normal. So I'm just saying, leave Virgo alone. But Virgo also, if there is any kind of drama or anything coming towards you, they're asking you to ignore it or to block it. No, that's not who you are, especially in some connection here. Someone's going to be really, really hurt, and it will tear things apart. I do see some level of sabotage, but it's more so that um, it's time for a new beginning. Is more than anything. Is more than that's basically what they're trying to say. They want to see tranquility and harmony, happiness and love in your space, and you really do, for the future, you'd want to be admired in a situation and um, not having bad energy coming towards you because you're ready for conflict. And not to say that you are, but most Virgos don't put up with anything. But they're saying don't put up with it necessarily, but don't entertain it. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio strongly. We also have Aries, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. So you could be um, a Virgo Libra cusp dealing with a Libra Scorpio cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.